What's up guys, BCBS here, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. I have been doing just a little bit of stuff off camera. I had myself a fantastic night's sleep. I seriously needed that. The last episode I recorded was after about 45 hours of constant solid gameplay. I'm looking for a bed. And yeah, I was just having problem after problem with various programs crashing because my computer was just being a dick. But it all works, and I put myself up a new permanent portal. And this is to be... well, you get the idea. This leads to my bee workshop. And I've got a little bit of funky disco goop in here. This is the liquid DNA. I've been doing just a little bit of advanced bee stuff. But before we do anything, I need to replace this. Currently my power source is redstone energy cells. And that's not good, especially seeing as I'm going to need power over this side of the room as well. Because these hoppers are going to fill up very soon. And when they do, I'm going to need to... actually, have I set all these on? I have, yeah. So these hoppers are going to fill up very soon. And when they do, I'm going to need power in here, quick sharp. I'm also going to need my barrels for my sorting system. So, I know my base isn't that far away, which it makes it even worse that I actually did build a permanent portal system. And I'm going to show you quite how lazy I am, because it's not that far away at all, and I am going to run power over there with energy tesseracts. Yes, that's right. Energy tesseracts. So the energy tesseracts, you may think, oh well, it's just makes it easier for you. But they do have a downside. They have a 25% energy loss. So whatever I send over there is going to be receiving 25% less energy. That's maxed, that maxed, that maxed. Awesome. And I'm also going to be using these redstone energy cells over there as a power buffer. So they're going to be able to absorb the energy and output it at a higher rate, because the actual... the energy I'm supplying is only coming at, like, not much. It's not coming at a very high rate at all. Ow, ow, cactus. I think the cactus likes me. So yes, redstone energy cells and tesseracts. So this Tesseract is going to go right here, and it's going to be called... I have not even thought. Let's see. This is the old oil production room. That's the line for the new oil. I could actually run this over into that one as well. Temporary. Apparently this is all shouted. Temporary MJ setup, and we'll just call this 302 for now. No idea why. Set frequency, save frequency. And this one is going to be send only. That's particularly important when it comes to energy tesseracts. And I need to make sure that's on the right level. Yes, it is. So are these guys storing their energy right now? No, they're actually putting it out into the Tesseract. So does that mean the Tesseract has a inbuilt storage? I know the other Tesseracts do. You know what I need is a multi-reader. Just so I can read various things. Yes, bread. That's what I need. I need bread. Do I not have multi-reader? Multimeter. Oh, it's multimeter. Redstone conductance coil and lead. I should have that up in my... one of my project tables here. Redstone conductance coil. Lead, lead, lead. No, but I do have the copper I require. That there. And it was copper, wasn't it? Let me just check. It was copper. And I need a tin gear. And that's... is that an iron gear or a wooden gear? It's a stone gear, sorry, surrounded by tin. And I need some lead. Okay, right. Got myself a couple of bits of lead. There should be some tin in here, hopefully. Tin, yes. Right, move. Tin, and put that guy in the centre. Nice little tin gear there. Right, anywhere this can go? No. Why did you not mix? Fuck you, that damage values. I need to turn you to 5-2. 0-10. Not that one, not that one. That one. And I've got another type of tin here. God damn it, where do I get all these from? 30... 5-2. There we go. Now they stack. But nice if that could be automatically sorted out for you, to be honest. You shouldn't really have to go around changing all the damage values on certain things. I want copper. And I want my conductance coil. Multimeter! Woo! And I believe with this you can read, yeah. That one pipe has 2 buckets in it. And it's moving 100 millibuckets a tick. Cool. So, let me just look at the this right here. There is nothing requesting energy from it. Monitoring for 20 ticks. Okay, so it's doing nothing apparently. Even though these are each outputting 12, so that's 60 MJ a tick. And basically, because I'm going to lose 25% of that, I might as well just not have one engine running, but I need it running to actually get to that point. So, saturation 100%, what does that mean? I don't care about saturation, I want to know how much energy is going in there. So, are you storing my energy, or what? I don't know. You confuse me, Energy Tesseract. You confuse me. And I don't like being confused. It's just a shame that I always am. Right. Ah! There's a hole there! Get out of the hole, quickly. Through the portal! Ha! So, the Energy Tesseract is going to go... Let me just punch my way down here. I can't seem to control myself properly. Right, the Energy Tesseract is going to go right here, and it's going to go on my temporary MJ setup, and it's going to be a receive only, and then we're going to have, obviously not like that, because that's not how they don't transmit energy through each other, and that one's half dead. So we're going to want a line down here, so of this stuff. Like this, and this is going to supply the MJ to these guys, and in fact this seems like a pretty smart idea. If I'm not removing the ceiling, I want the Tesseract to power these, and then these to in turn power everything else. So I'll set them like that, and then I'll have on the top an output side, so that they can go off and power everything, and I just need to give that a wrench to change it to output. Not a shift wrench. Oh god. Right, just a wrench so these are now outputting energy. And I'm actually going to want to move one of these over here to power all of these machines. Because these machines need power as well, remember that. Nope, not the wrench. Yeah, it works. I forgot about that. Feature added to the game in vanilla is where you can, if you highlight something and then press like 9, it puts it into that spot in your hotbar, which is quite useful. Means less sound of the keyboard being clonked and shit, you know. So why aren't you even fully charged? It's because of that, isn't it? Right, are you now fully charged? Yes, you are. So the energy is definitely coming out, and you. Because let's see, you're not fully charged. And I need all of these batteries because some of these machines can pull like 100 MJ a tick themselves. Let's have a look. This one, 25. This one can pull 100. The synthesizer can pull 50. That can pull 50. That can pull. So these aren't exactly, you know, these aren't machines you can just set up and then not even think about. You're going to know these bastards are here. Mainly because of the power draw. Right, so this is the power line here. And I just need to run it out the back. And then just straight up. Yeah, but not there. There we go, I'm up here, and then to there. And now these guys should all be receiving power, so the easy way to check that is the gene pool. Is it still running? It is still running, fantastic. Is that a sheep? There's a sheep around here somewhere. Sorry, that has to go. Come on, Cuzzy! Oh, God, I jumped over him. The sheep just dodged my blade. I like this area, and one of the reasons I wanted to do myself a new area was so that I could do some tree breeding as well, because you actually do need bees for tree breeding. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this. Like I said, I was very sleep deprived when I recorded the rest of this stuff. But yeah, you need bees for tree breeding because they pollinate the trees and merge them. So we're going to need power into all of these, which are just easily enough run straight under here. Aha, I knew I could sneak jump my way in there. Yeah, gotcha. Like that, and yeah, the centrifuge as well. And then the main power line is right here. So all we're going to do is just connect it up like this. And we're probably going to be able to see a little bit of the power from in front. Not really, you're only going to be able to see it from the side. And if I remember correctly, this is supposed to be the way these are set up. So this is water, this is honey, this is seed oil, which is easily enough to remember. I can't believe I left myself such a very strange and convoluted message and I understood it. Let's take a sip of my energy drink there. I love energy drinks, they keep me alive. I swear I won't be able to get up most days without them. So it looks like this system's working because none of these have combs in them. It looks like all the combs are being routed to the correct place. And I know that the system I've got is extremely inefficient for those guys. But it's cool because it works and that's all that matters. And oh, it's got power now. Excellent. But nothing's being pumped out the back because I need my storage. So let's just drop home quickly. This is one of the reasons I wanted these portals, because it may not be a far distance, but it's one I'm travelling with inordinate frequency. Or, to put that in a way that doesn't make me sound like a twat, I'm doing it a lot. And then just grab some more barrels. It is barrels. Yeah, that's how you make barrels. Barrel plan. Not barrels. There. There you go. Just needed a couple more barrels for my extra dimensionals. I keep making sets of extra dimensional barrel upgrades, just so that I can sort of have them because I like them. So I'm thinking we're probably going to want maybe all the way up to the portal. 5. In fact, we could do it here as well and get 6 on a level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the next set will go right there. And this is just going to be the bulk storage for various things. In fact, I'm going to move this guy over. Oh yeah, these guys are picked up with a pickaxe, aren't they? Yeah. And they have the same breaking animation as brick. The same particles coming off of them. Squeezer. Right there. There you go, you're all happy. And that's going to be for 2 overflow diamond chests. And just because of the way I made these, I'm probably going to need to move this portal actually. How do you move portals? Oh, you just break the block behind them. That's handy to know, because now I don't have another one of those, but it's okay, I'll put a window there, why not? I think putting the portal above this might be a bit more fun, because then if I do come through and glitch through the floor, 1 second, I don't want it that colour. I don't want it there, sorry, I want it 1 block up so that I don't. But if I do come through and say glitch through the floor, then it'll be a lot of fun, because I'll fall into my tank of liquid DNA. There you go, it works. Brilliant. And I can get rid of this access hatch, because if I really need an access hatch, I can just go like down here, check on everything. I don't need that right now, so I'm just going to cover that one up as well. Just wanted to see if I knew where everything was. Right, so these are going to be my mass production hives, and that can fuck off. Let's see, is everything going well? It looks like everything's going pretty damn well. All my bees are producing. Everyone seems happy. and my combs are currently being spun. Now I just need to make the system to sort, which is this pipe. So the only thing that needs to go back up into there is the propolis. So what am I going to be getting? Honey, honeydew, honey drops, propolis, beeswax. So if I do it like this, honeydew, honey drops, propolis, beeswax, and that's the basic stuff from combs. Now what else are we going to be getting? The oily propolis needs to go into a squeezer. Yeah, actually I'm going to need more than one squeezer, come to think of it. Probably, yeah, but that's cool. I can just move this setup across one here. Because the squeezer is I'm going to need one for the oily propolis to squeeze it into, to squeeze it into oil. Let's just move this. Get out of here, dirt. Give me that diamond pipe back. That, and the diamond pipe said that the only thing that went in the red to go back up was the silky propolis, because it was the only thing I could think of that would be auto, that need to be done again. And the actual centrifuge itself can go right here. No, it can't, because I'm a derp. It can go. Where is it? There it is. The machines don't look machiney enough. It's very easy to just sort of skip over them and not notice them. And it's a good thing I'm breaking down some of this, because I'm out of conduit. And where is my prototype on your wrench? Dunk. That. So I had exactly enough conduit to move it to exactly where I wanted it. That's nice to know. Hang on, what's this? You got a comb bouncing out down here. Oh shit! Did something get extracted already? No, it couldn't have, because I haven't turned the extracting thing on. Right, let me just do that. So hoppers, and the more hoppers we put, the more buffer we have between. Get out of the fucking hopper! There we go. Yeah, the more hoppers we put, the more of a buffer we have, and apparently the more fun we can have with watching combs fly across the room. Yes, I know you're a cactus. Well done. And then we're going to want to move this across as well. No, I did want to be flying for that, so yeah, like that, and then I want some golden, and this is going to want to be the new iron pipe. So I want the iron there. I like how these pipes finally have some essentia. I mean, not that I would ever use them for that, there's better ways, and they don't have the essentia they should have. Like, surely, if they're made their pipes, they're all glass, so they should have the vitreous essentia. Right, so everything, the silky propolis goes red, and we want everything else to go green, to go into the system here. So I'm going to want a couple more squeezers, which means I'm going to want to move these just a smidge. It's totally cool. It would be. I'm sorry, I have just woken up, by the way. So, you know, video quality is not going to be as brilliant as it always is. If it is brilliant, I don't know. I don't want to sound boastful. So what do we want? We're going to want one squeezer for like making honey and shit, but that's not going to be till later on. So we'll leave this block for that. So, give me one of them. And in fact, might as well be that. And what we'll do is we'll put this here, and this will supply power to both of them. Get down. There we go. And not the carpenter, but the squeezer. This can be the squeezer for making oil. Or should I hide? You know what? The squeezer for making oil, I'm going to hide underground because it's going to be liquid Tesseract. So I'm just going to do this and find out where everything else is. So right about here, let's do another diamond pipe. It says right here, so yellow is oily propolis, which comes down here into the squeezer, and this squeezer is going to be for oil, and then the oil is going to get output directly into my big oil barrel and then turned into fuel, which can be used later on. And this is why I actually wanted such a nice big area, was so that I could have a whole load of underground operations going on as well. And I kind of like having it like this. It's going to be chaotic underground, which is exactly what I'm going for, but it's going to be calm, peaceful and serene on the surface. Right, up, 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 up. Now we just need to power this, so brought exactly enough with me. So you're powered, you're squeezing, you're getting oil, and we're going to need another liquid Tesseract. This is also why I made so many liquid Tesseracts, because I knew I was going to be setting up some B stuff eventually. Hang on a minute. There's an extra piece of warded glass here. It's really awkward that you can't use like the prototype on your wrench to get rid of it instead of a wand. It'd just be useful, you know, especially even if you had to be the person that placed it. Shoom, shoom, shoom. If you could just prototype on your wrench it to get it away. Now I want the sorting system. No, not the sorting system. Sorry, the extra inventory. Now what was I doing? I was coming back to get hold of something. Liquid Tesseracts. So I'm going to want one more for that, and maybe a couple more. I'll just take a few with me. And I'll take some more conduit and liquiduct. Come back out here, and you know what? I can sleep the night away because I've got this here. When he sleeps, I drink caffeine. So, underground. Ah, here's a squeezer. Which I can't get to in any direction. Right, someone told me that it's the boots of the travellers causing this. Let's see. No, it's not. It happens to be one of those soul sand style things. No, I'm going to need 2 spaces because it's liquiducts, and for some reason, I mean, I get it, but I don't know why they couldn't make it simpler. And then just give that a wrench. And yeah, wow, this is filling up with oil rather quick. And then we have a liquid Tesseract right here, which shouldn't actually be draining the liquid just yet, no, because it doesn't have a designation. So oil in, send only, save, set, yes, everything should be good. Now this should be pouring the oil straight into our base, which is going to be pretty cool. Automatic oil production, and these bees, once I've given them a few more serums, which I'm currently working on making, they will not only be automatically producing oil, but they can also automatically produce petrol, which is a thing, believe it or not. Are you, this is my oil tank, right? Oh, has it already been pulled out and put into here? That it has. So all my oil's been pulled out and put into there. So I just got about 9-10 buckets of oil. Ah, fly. And why aren't you guys running? Ah, it's because none of these are running. Well, let's just turn one of them on for now, because we don't need that production running super fast. Our fuel is not a big deal. We have so much fuel that these 6 diesel generators are constantly refilled. I love that. Oh man, I've got so much crap in my inventory. Don't know where it all comes from. So right here on the red, and the red is the backwards one. which I don't need to do that because there's an iron pipe there. But so right, the oily propolis comes down here into the squeezer. Oh, we're going to need to automatically handle propolis output. Yeah, fuck it, we'll sort that later on. Because I have no idea how I'd go about automating that. Probably... Let's see if my combination works. Do I have another wooden with me? No, I do not. What about in one of these chests? In fact, I think I moved most of my machine stuff into here. There's a wooden. So let me take a wooden and an autarkic gate and see if I can pump the propolis out of there. If I can, I'll probably just put a barrel down there for it or something, because I may have a use for it later on. So that there with a wooden. And let's just say redstone signal off, energy pulsar. Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay, so let's just do it like this. Simple enough. So that there with the energy pulsar there. And I'm just going to whack a barrel right there. And then might as well upgrade it because I've got hundreds of those things. No, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to open my inventory. And then I just need a pipe. By the way, I know a lot of people have been suggesting using stuff that's a little bit cheaty, like say 100 redstone engines all hooked up to a power supply to charge up some of my red guys down there. First off, I wouldn't do that because of the amount of energy and time it would take. Energy on my part, not actual MJ energy or EU energy, but the amount of time it would take and the space it would take to build that is something I'm really not interested in finding out. And secondly, it doesn't work. I believe these pipes have some kind of system to discourage them from being handled like that. What am I doing? I want... Hey, Royal Jelly's coming on the sorting system now. Shit, yeah. There is nowhere for it to go. So it's probably just floating around under here somewhere. You know what? Until I hook up this sorting system, I need a chest. Yeah, the way I understand it, because the gold conductive pipes have quite a lot of loss in them, as do the conduits have a 5% loss, and because the redstone energy engines guys only output... What the fuck? How did you end up in there, gold transport pipe? You know, I don't even want to know. But yes, our squeezer is automatically set up for the oil, but because the redstone engines only produce a certain amount, and the... Why aren't you guys being pumped out? I might as... Oh, yeah. Now that I've got a catch-all on the end for now, I can just introduce this system. Items inventory, energy pulsar, and I can watch it. Yes, I'm going to get this out once. I fucking swear I will. I always do this. It's Minecraft AD. Ooh, shiny. Right. Because the redstone engine puts out such a low amount of power, it can't be downgraded to any smaller amount. Because it can't be downgraded to any smaller amount, it can't actually be transferred through piping, and if you hook a redstone engine up directly to one of those guys, it does nothing. If you leave it on, it doesn't store energy inside itself, so it can't be done like that. So basically, stop trying to get me to do the really cheap, cheaty things, because most of the time they don't work, and I probably wouldn't do it anyway. Oh no, my cactus! No! Senor Cacti! I need, not honey, I need dirt. I was just trying to make it more walkable down here, you know? And the cactus is here because modest drones need it as a flower. I mean, all my drones are happy. They're happy as a pig in shit right now. So yes, I've been doing a little bit of like gene producing, and if this bitch has survived with it, because I've had to do this a couple of times now. Let's have a look. She now has a long lifespan. I managed to get the long lifespan from, I think it was the Not primevals, where are they? One of these drones. There's one of these drones in here. No, no, no. Was it Industrious? Was it Noble? Well, the Imperials have Fast Worker, which I've got as well. So, and I've got a lot of long lifespan. And because that is now both of her traits, so that you saw when I brought her out, I'll just explain this a bit better. So she has the active traits and the inactive traits. These are like genes for human beings, where you have two sets of genes, one active, one inactive, or dominant and recessive. So the active ones are the ones that are going to take effect more often, and the inactive are ones that can be they can be easily passed on through breeding and stuff. And you see this, it's the same with this. Wow, I've had this drone for a long time. 448. But when you inoculate your bees with the serum, such as this long lifespan serum right here, what you always want to make sure you do is inoculate them twice, because then it will have long as it's active and long as it's inactive. And it's probably a good idea to do it when it's a drone and a princess. So inoculate the both of them. And I mean, you could inoculate both of them once, or both of them twice, or once and once twice. But if you inoculate at least both of them once, that gives you a 50% chance of having it as a pure thing on that bee that's just going to be there. And I think that's a pretty damn cool thing. The ability to make your bees live longer is something I've been after for quite a while. And I think what I want to do is my fast productivity right now. So what you do, when you get them, they will probably have 0 charges and be of a bad quality. So you take them and you stick them in the synthesizer, and the synthesizer will synthesize new charges in them, so that will go up to 5 charges, 6 charges, 7 charges. And is that getting back power fast enough? It is, good. And it will probably reduce the quality of it somewhat as well. So then, once you've done that, you want to throw it through your purifier. And the great thing about these machines, just put it in there and walk away. Just leave it running and it will continuously work until it has no more it can do, and then it will stop working. And you could also use gates to detect whether it has work to do, and if it doesn't, then you could pull it out and put it into the next machine, and then pull it out and put it into the next one, or into the chest or something like that. But that's going to look ugly. And so yeah, once you've got your serum, just slap it in there, sorted. There you go, it's just about to go. There you go, 6 charges. So what you always want to do is get your charges, your serums, to excellent quality, and that means that it's not going to be disturbing the life of the bee at all. So put that in there, and the silky propolo. And what do I do with the Propoleum propolis again? I have to squeeze it. Okay, so I need me a new squeezer. Yeah, I did have some more of that. So let's go make some more squeezers. I think I actually remember how to make a squeezer. Sturdy casing, and then I reckon it's something like tin and glass. Fuck me, I remembered. Sweet. And it will automatically be refilled with a machine frame because it recognised that as a sort of thing. Let me just make another squeezer here. Is that copper? It is. Make another sturdy frame, sturdy casing, sorry. Pop-a-rooney that in there and get me another squeezer just in case I need a third one. So the Petroleum Petrolus is something. Well, I didn't actually mean to get it. The bee I've got here, this guy, the refined queen. Oh, it's not nocturnal. Shit, right. Fuck the fast worker trait. The first worker trait. Synthesizer. You start working on nocturnal. We need all bees to be nocturnal. That is something I did not realise. I thought my bees were all nocturnal, or at least a couple of them were. Well, I know you are, Rocky Queen, but that's because you don't give a shit about anything. So right now, the Petroleum Petrolus should be coming back here. Propolis. Petroleum Petrolus. It should be. There isn't any there, though. Why is that? Ow. Do we have any petroleum combs so we can test this? Stinging honey, petroleum combs. We do. Lovely. So, get you guys in the centrifuge, and hopefully we'll get at least one out of you. Petroleum Petrolis, now we can watch it. So it should go down here, which it does. From there it should go through the blue end, which it does, and into the chest, which it does. Oh, we must have just not had one then, so I was just being paranoid about that. Cool. Just making sure. So, let's see, the Petroleum Petrolis doesn't go back through there, does it? No. It goes straight into here. But we're going to change that up with another little one of these things right here. Just about here, I reckon. So, this must have been one of those places I went and dug a hole straight down to bedrock back in the day. How strange. We're going to need another diamond pipe, and it's getting night time, and it's also getting extremely long video. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, because it has been a little bit long, and I should probably be... oh, you know what? I'm going to route the propolis from down there back into the sorting system and have it just come up into the barrel for the propolis. I'm a genius! I'm an absolute genius! So I'm going to do a little bit more work around here, probably get my carpenters in place and see about a way of automatically feeding them, which will probably just end up being liquid tesseracts above them going down or something like that, I don't know. But yes, I'm glad I finally got all this stuff done, and next episode, hopefully, I'm going to be working on a MJ production factory so that I can get a whole bunch of Michael Jacksons produced. Who is it? Someone on one of the servers, one of those big YouTube servers, like the Mindcrack or something like that, someone on there calls them the MJs, Michael Jacksons. It just made me laugh. Yeah, so by the way, I got a powered furnace here. That's because originally I brought an induction smelter, and I was like, hang on a minute, you can't use induction smelters to cook things normally. So yeah, I got my powered furnace, and I should probably just have a route. Sorry about that. Got interrupted during my extremely long outro there. But yeah, I might just make a routing system to feed it up there, and if it won't go in, it'll just come back out, back into the chest, something like that. But yeah, powered furnace, cooking up my old serums to get them back to usable serum vials. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out, and by the way, I chose a name for the sheep, but I'm not telling you what it is yet. I chose a name for one of the quest rounds, and I'm not telling you what that name is yet. You'll have to wait. Oh, maybe a couple of episodes, maybe 2, maybe 3. Oh, 5 sounds like a good idea. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Peace out.